This is Modern Service Mastery, Business School with Boots on. Real lessons, real talk, and real growth for the residential service industry. Let's get to work.
All right, Jake, let's start with something I've seen work wonders out in the field. Picture this. I'm wrapping up a project, and I casually say to the client, hey, when this is all done, one of the biggest things you can do for this investment is, protect it. Think of it like your car. You wouldn't buy a brand new car and skip the oil changes, right?
Right, because unless you're made of cash, that's just dumb. What do they say next?
Usually they pause, then go, I didn't even think about that. And that's when I act. I tell them, look, most of our clients handle this before the project's even finished. Maintenance plans are like having a personal caretaker for your home. You're fully covered from day one, no stress.
Man, that's good. You're like the guy who makes spending more money actually feel smart. I gotta ask, though, how many people actually say yes on the spot?
Well, it depends. If I've built the trust throughout the project, that pitch works more often than not. But here's the kicker. Businesses with strong recurring revenue actually get valued higher, like 2 to 4 times higher when they're sold. Smooth cash flow, less stress, and planning just becomes so much easier.
Wait, 2 to 4 times? That's nuts.
Exactly. And recurring customers, research says, spend 67% more over time than someone new. Let's say a one-off client pays $5,000 for a project. You add a maintenance plan for $3,000 a year and maybe annual upgrades at another $5,000 over 5 years. That's an $80,000 client instead of a $40,000 one.
Man, I love those numbers. Okay, so let's talk examples. I mean, everyone gets lawn maintenance, but what about other industries like plumbing?
Good question. Plumbers can offer yearly inspections, water heater flushes, that type of thing. HVAC contractors have seasonal tune-ups and filter changes. Heck, even window installers, I've seen them bundle quarterly cleaning or inspections.
And those HVAC plans are gold, right? Because if you skip maintenance, warranties can get voided. No more coverage. But here's the genius part. You sell them extended warranties if they sign up for the recurring plan. It's like locking in their loyalty.
Exactly. Your selling angle becomes about convenience and security for them, not just maintenance. And you simplify their life. People love hands-off solutions.
Yeah, no one wants to schedule 3 different calls just to keep their house running. All right, so tell me, what's the cool maintenance marketing hook? Like something slick that makes clients go, oh, I need that.
You got to get creative for your business, Jake. You can make it catchy with something like personalized annual service packages. Our listeners know their clients and business. Think, what do my clients need help with? How can you serve them? Present it in a way that saves them time and money and is convenient. And this is why it is so important. Bain Company did a study that ties perfectly into this. They found that businesses focusing on long-term client relationships grow revenues twice as fast. And
twice as fast? That's wild, man. All right, give me an example of how you make that work. Like, how personalized are we talking?
All right, let's say I'm working with a client on a high-end landscaping project. The project's done, everything looks amazing, and I tell them, to make sure this keeps looking its best, we can set up seasonal tune-ups, pruning, mulch, whatever you need. I tailor it to their property and lifestyle, and suddenly, I'm not just solving problems. I'm simplifying their life.
Exactly. It's about making their lives easier. I had this one client, a $40K project. They were like, oh, I'm good. I don't need a maintenance plan. But I said, hey, think of it like getting an oil change for your car. Small stuff now saves you big headaches later.
I love that. Classic preventative maintenance pitch. How'd they respond?
At first, they brushed me off. But when I explained how it included priority scheduling and minor fixes, boom, they were on board. And you know what? 2 years later, they've already added other upgrades and enhancements totaling another $20,000. It's a win-win.
That's what I'm talking about. A win-win. And statistics back this up. Bundled services like combining maintenance with inspections or seasonal refreshes boost sales chances by 25 to 30%. People feel like they're getting more value, and they actually are.
Totally. Plus, bundling just simplifies things. Like, I hate juggling a million apps for random subscriptions. A bundle's like, here, done. Clients love that too, right?
Absolutely. And it gets even better when the bundle is tied to actual property needs. Take HVAC, for example. Annual filter changes, seasonal tune-ups. It's all stuff they already need. You're just connecting the dots for them. Convenience and necessity, all in one package.
Yeah, tying it to what they already have is key. Nobody wants to feel sold to. Instead, it's like you're offering a solution they didn't realize they needed. That's golden.
Exactly, Jake. It's all about that tailored solution that fits right into what they already need. And speaking of solutions, let's talk about timing. When's the best moment to bring up maintenance plans? I like to split it into 3 stages: before the project, during the project, and after completion. Each stage has its own unique angle, you know?
For sure. Before even sounds like the easiest, right? I mean, clean slate, no stress yet. What's your go-to move there?
Oh, absolutely. Before the job kicks off, I'll say something like, when we wrap this up, protecting your investment is going to be key. We offer maintenance plans that make it hassle-free, like servicing a car. You wouldn't want to skip on that, right? It plants the seed early, makes it normal.
Yeah, it's like framing it as a no-brainer from the start. And what about during the project? How's that different?
During the project, you've already got some trust built. That's when you bring it up casually, like, hey, midway through, this is when our clients start thinking about keeping it pristine after we're done. I focus on priority scheduling, like you get bumped to the top of the list. Exclusivity sells.
Man, people love to feel special. But all right, what about after the project? Isn't that when you risk them ghosting you?
It can happen. That's why the after completion talk has to be quick and smooth. During the final walkthrough, I'll say, you've invested a lot into this. Let's keep it thriving. Our maintenance plans make it like having a personal caretaker. If they're already thrilled with your work and you add in an extended warranty, it's a home run for you and them.
Okay, but what if they're hesitant? Like, I'll think about it.
Oh, okay. Explain the risk of not having it maintained. So I say, our team is efficient and do a great job at cleaning windows. Let's let them clean yours 4 times a year. You've got better things to do. It's a convenience, not a hassle. Make it about saving time and money long term, less spent on emergencies or repairs.
Or better yet, tell them about loyalty perks. I had this one client who was all iffy, and I just said, maintenance clients get first dibs on scheduling, minor repairs included. It's easy. They signed up.
Exactly. It's about shifting focus to benefits that matter to them. By the way, here's a killer stat. Clients in subscription plans are 54% more likely to buy additional services. You're not just locking in loyalty, you're basically paving the way for upsells.
Man, those numbers speak for themselves. And you know, people want that hands-off, set it and forget it convenience.
Right. Whether it's annual inspections, seasonal tune-ups, or bundled services, the goal is simplicity. Lock them in early, deliver consistently, and you've got forever clients.
Forever clients. Love that. Okay, Mike, final thought. What's the one key takeaway for our listeners to nail this recurring revenue game?
Honestly, it's simple. Think long-term. Recurring revenue isn't just extra cash flow, it's stability, growth, and a higher valuation if you ever sell your business. You're not just making money, you're building trust, creating relationships, and adding real value.
Couldn't have said it better. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in today.
And remember, the real progress happens when you take action. Don't just listen. Complete the action items, leave a comment, and contribute to the community. That's how we all grow stronger, together. See you in the next chapter. Take care and keep pushing forward.
Thanks for listening to Modern Service Mastery Business School with Boots On. If this episode helped you lead, grow, or think differently, share it with your crew and keep the momentum going.